Welcome everybody, we are here for Southern Cross Dirters Tides Rat Season 3. This is the semi-final matchup for the upper bracket. We've got, it looks like, Can't Say Whips playing SYF Gaming. Probably one of the most anticipated games of the tournaments. Both these teams yet to drop a game, I believe. And I'm really keen to see what's going on. As always, this is Tonders, joined by the Evil Twig.
I like seaweed. What is this? Changing up the names, but yeah, the draft started, as you said, Weaver and Timbersaw banned by Can't Say Whips and Lich, and Nyx Assassin banned by SYF. Interesting to know where their priorities are on heroes to ban. Rubik first picked by Can't Say Whips, which is interesting to say the least, and Luna Visage picked up by SYF, so the draft immediately just flying by. Luna, really strong hero at the moment. Marana picked up by Can't Say Whips, so both teams probably decided exactly what they want to do. Clockwork banned by Can't Say Whips, and looks like the draft is going to slow down a little here, just kind of chilling, but actually no. Elder Titan picked up by SYF, so...
Well, the ban out there.
Bam.
From ET, but
yeah, ban, sorry.
Yeah, from what I've seen since the new patch, these 4 heroes that both teams have picked are the heroes that these guys like to play with almost every game. If they can get their hands on it, they're going to pick them, which is good to see that they're sticking to their guns. Maybe we can see another Sand King pick up from Can't Say Whips. They like to do the dual lane off lane with Marana Sand King combo, which can be pretty strong if you land that arrow. It's going to be a dead hero, especially if it's a Luna.
Yeah, Outward Devour ban as well by Can't Say Whips. Irrelevant to what you're saying, but you know, it is interesting to know that they still want to ban it. Sylvos is pretty much famous in Australia for picking up this hero and just playing him all the time. He is one dirty Outward Devourer player, but the last ban coming out from SYF, kind of interested to know what it's going to be. They get the next pick, they get the 3rd pick first, so it'll probably be something related to that. They ban out the Naga Siren and pick up a Venomancer, so they clearly don't want to have to deal with that counter, well, that Song of the Siren, which allows them to disengage, which is really annoying to deal with, especially if you have a Luna after you use the Eclipse. The song comes out, and man, that's just annoying. But Queen of Pain picked up by Can't Say Whip, so there's your team fight. There's your mid hero, probably. And SYF, they have a lot to...
Well, I'll tell you what I'm feeling here, Twig. Tell you what I'm feeling.
What are you feeling?
I'm feeling a level 1 Roche from SYF.
You're feeling a level 1 Roche.
Yeah, they got Veno Woods, they got Luna Aura, they got Visage, right click in. They're probably going to pick up a Furion. Watch the Furion pick. Any second now. It's going to be a Furion. Ready? Roll the die.
There is no way they're going to do a level 1 Roche. You think they're going to do... Oh, come on.
Well, we'll see what happens. Okay, but that's what cards out on the table. And
Death
actually,
Prophet.
they pick a Death Prophet. Okay, maybe not level 1 Roche, but they'll be pushing...
Maybe a level 2 Roshan. They'll group up after they've laned for a bit. They'll be like, alright guys, had enough of laning. Let's go take Roshan.
Yeah, that'd be so weird. Like,
I don't think so. But Can't Say Whips, you know. Maybe they're going for the Roche. I don't know. Pick up an Ursa, you know.
Well, there's your Earthshaker.
Earthshaker.
Wow. Okay. Well, instead of the Sand King, we get an Earthshaker. Pretty close, like they're pretty similar heroes, except maybe the reach of Earthshaker is a little bit longer.
Yeah,
until SK gets that Blink Dagger.
1,300 now. Ever since the last patch, it's been increased.
Yeah, that's huge. Like, it's like, oh, I'm back at base. Let's stun mid lane.
Yeah, global AoE fissure.
Global fissure.
But the Tinker banned out by SYF, which kind
Respect
of
ban.
suggests that, you know, maybe... I'm actually a little surprised that it wasn't a Storm ban out even, but I'm not really sure how they would have laned that. Maybe an off-lane Marana with a mid Queen of Pain and a... I don't know how they would have laned that, but, you know, they banned it out nonetheless.
Well, we've seen farming, or safe lane Tinkers before, just to get that early Boots of Travels. But I guess, and there's the Furion, I knew it. See, Can't Say Whips, they knew it too. Oh wow, look at this push. Shadow Shaman now the pickup. Gonna get those Serpent Wards as well as... What do the towers do? They're just not gonna live. They're just not gonna live.
Well, you know, if Can't Say Whips fight outside of the base, which is really what they need to be doing, with the Moonlight Shadow, they have that initiation, they have the Fissure, the long-range stun, they have really nice spells to steal from Rubik, so I reckon, you know, they can fight outside the base, and that's what they have to do, really. Going up against a Luna, though, up against a Venomancer, Death Prophet with the, what's the ultimate called? The Exorcism?
Exorcism, yep.
That's pretty nasty to deal with, but, you know...
Now that it's been fixed as well, because there was some issues, prior to the patch with the spirit damage. But now that it's back to normal, it'll be interesting to see. Like I think SYF they could get in trouble with their draft in the first 10 minutes of the game. If Kansei Whips take advantage of SYF's needing to get level 6, you need Luna, you need that Eclipse going for damage, you need the Familiars from Visage, you need the Veno Ulti, you need Death Prophet's Exorcism, you need Shadow Shaman Wards. So if Kansei Whips put the pedal to the metal right out of the gates, then I think SYF might have a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, they really need to win their lanes, and if they don't, then they're going to be in a lot of trouble. But, you know, Kansei Whips, they have a lot of experience with this Mirana. They've shown it before. Slicks in particular, man, I hope he plays the Mirana this game. But the Pugna last pick, I'm actually surprised that SYF didn't pick it up themselves. Pugna doesn't really need that level 6 like the Shadow Shaman does to get that push going. You can pretty much push from level 1. Kairai picking that up, so it's going to be maybe a solo safe or a solo dual solo
Pugna.
safe dual Pugna. Usually they put it on Muffin Man and do an aggressive try, but you know they're swapping it up.
Well, Na'Vi played Pugna on Havorst last night, so this new meta, you never know what's going to hit you. You know, it's it's changing every day. Farming Pugnas, who would have seen? Who would have thought?
I'll go over SYF. So we have, is this a stand-in? Furious Fantasy?
I'll have a look for you.
We have Monk on the Luna. We have Zix on Shadow Shaman. Frisky Flamingo, who's probably also just a name change as well on the Venomancer. Silvas on the Death Prophet, so it's a mid Death Prophet, and yeah, Furious Fantasy on the Visage, so I'm not really sure what that's about.
I think Furious Fantasy is Boomer.
Boomer.
And Frisky Flaming, let me have a look. Frisky Flaming is... Oh no, Frisky Flaming's Boomer. But Furious Fantasy, I don't know who he is.
Okay.
Well, anyways, we'll run through Kansei Whips. We got Godot on the spot lane with the Mirana. Guani coming up behind, coming up the rear on the Rubik. Back in mid, we got Karay playing that Pugna. Top, we got Slicks on the Queen of Pain and Zimuffin Man on the Earthshaker.
Yeah, interesting to see they're kind of changing up their heroes. I find it funny that SYF actually went immediately into the Grosh area. Put a counter ward actually on this ancient.
Well, I guess they thought maybe the Earthshaker was going to be doing the pulls, where you can fissure across here and then bring the creeps down into the ancient pit, and it's an easy way to farm.
Yeah, well, we'll see what this Earthshaker is going to do. Actually, going to spot out this Invis rune maybe. Has one more ward left, and one of the sentry wards has already been used from the Radiant, so that's going to be interesting. He actually puts a ward right there, which is pretty cool. Probably not going to get counted out, so some easy vision there for Kansei Whips.
What do you think about this laning choices? We've got Luna going to the off lane. That's a little bit interesting against the Queen of Pain Rubik lane.
I really think they were trying to dodge the Priestess of the Moon, but I'm not sure how it's actually going to end up going for them. They do have a lot of damage, but, you know, Queen of Pain is pretty good in the early levels. Already getting one deny on him.
Yeah, we know how strong Slicks' Queen of Pain is as well.
Yeah, and this mid lane is pretty tough for SYF as well. Pugna has a lot of damage early, already 62, level 1. And compared to actually, Shadow Shaman is not too bad, but the animation is a bit different, and, you know, you have the spam of the Nether Blast as well. Wow. So already Shadow Shaman going down to very low HP. Lucky he did bring a Salve into the lane. Good, oh, is he gonna cancel this off? No, he doesn't. That would have been a pretty big deal.
Well, I think maybe these lane choices might have shot SYF in the foot. We'll have to see how it pays off, because Death Prophet is not going to get much farm down here on this bottom lane with the Earthshaker Mirana dual lane. It's not going to be too friendly for the Death Prophet. While, I don't know, I think you probably could have had Death Prophet mid. I think Death Prophet against the Pugna is fine. As long as you keep the Bottle Crow going, you're not going to be in any danger from that blast, Nether Blast. You're going to be able to keep your health up and able to farm quite easily and get that level 6, which you so need as Death Prophet. So you really need that level 6.
Yeah, I'm just fixing up some sound stuff here.
Yeah, it's all good. We can see on the top lane we've just got a little pull attempted here. The lane's going to push. There's only one creep, or not even, yeah, one creep got denied out of that whole wave. But it looks like the Bane, the little wall of creep, has returned.
Silvos gets the fissure, gets the arrow to the face. Is he going to die? The leap is on cooldown. It looks like he's going to be able to get away here. The
yeah, there's no mana left on
Earthshaker and no boots. Oh, 45 HP and just going to be okay.
Maxed it out of there. Oh.
12 HP.
Lucky Mirana doesn't have high base damage, I'll tell you what. That could have been devastating. If Death Prophet fed First Blood there, then that's almost like the entire early game plan would have been gone. And you can see on top, Luna was actually on 200 health. So there was a little bit of an engagement. I guess just the Shadow Strike spam out on Monk, stopping him from having this free farm. He's only got 6 last hits so far in this top lane. Not doing so friendly for him, while Death Prophet only brought tangos to the lane. So she's not going to be able to regen quickly. She doesn't have bottle, she doesn't have salves. So she's in a world of hurt right now, trying to spam. Oh, she actually went for 2 levels into Witchcraft. Okay.
Yeah, probably going to shoot him in the foot, but
oh no.
Just
Ooh,
runs
there was
down.
fissure up on Muffin Man, but he didn't have vision of Silvos. We can see the mid lane looks like Pugner's really dominating it at the moment. Well, actually, no, wait a minute. The CS is the same. Shadow Shaman's been able to last hit quite well. He has 70 damage. Shadow Shaman has a lot of right-click damage.
Yeah, Shadow Shaman has a lot of right-click damage, and the Ether Shock is just a really nice way to kind of finish off the creeps. Usually what you want to be doing with both heroes is kind of hitting all the creeps a couple of times, and then using your AoE abilities to just finish off the creeps. You can see there Pugner doing exactly what I just said, getting 2 creeps and then just finishing off the rest of them. One of them actually getting denied there, which is a bit of a pity. By the way, chat, I'm not actually casting on my main channel, the Evil Twig stream. I'm casting on the Southern Cross Dota. So if you go onto my channel, it'll be an offline. So yeah, just stick around here.
Some of you diehard
I think I'm being trolled by the chat. I'm not really sure. Hopefully you guys on Dota TV can hear me. Okay, apparently I can't be heard in game still. I don't know why that is.
Is it turned off?
I've turned on my open mic, but
yeah. Maybe they're just trolling. Maybe try it.
No, I got told by some Silicon admins as well. Sorry,
Okay.
Southern Cross Dota admins.
Can hear you now, Twig. Alright, whatever you just did, fixed it. The bottom lane,
great.
Silvos. This could be the first blood, and it is.
First blood, okay.
He just got caught out.
I missed
The
it.
double fissure. Points of fissure. Too much burst damage as well. Hit the arrow. You're not going to live through that. But there was an interesting play just before all that sound stuff happened. Rubik and Queen of Pain smoked up and roamed towards mid, and then did nothing and went back top. So, a little bit of questionable movements out of the top lane from Can't Say Whips, but yeah, this just... And is that...
mid lane, the haste coming on Kairai, getting shinked up, but is that going to be enough? Actually, that might be enough to protect.
Oh, there's a career here, actually.
Kairai,
Veno TP's in, and that's going to be enough.
Oh, man.
The tower hit's going to not kill him. 30 health. He's got a Gale on him still, but he has a haste rune, and he waddles on out of there. Oh, playing with fire. Oh, and then he goes and life drains a creep. Who goes back to the well these days, Twig?
No one. Going back to the well is totally uncool and unfashionable. You don't want to be unfashionable now, okay?
He was waddle. I didn't even see the TP animation from Veno, actually. It was hiding there from me. Sick. Alright, pause comes out. Big shout out to TT Esports for sponsoring the event. Always wouldn't be possible without those guys helping the prize pool out, which is always decent. If you guys want to go check out any more information about Southern Cross Dota's Tide's Wrath Season 3, then go over to the Southern Cross Dota website and have a look there. All what you need is there, and a lot of other cool stuff is on the website as well. You got forums are always active, which is always fun, always cool. And looks like Can't Say Whips are good. They're good to go. It's only 1 death so far in 6 minutes. Thought this could be benefiting SYF, but it looks like maybe their lane choices could have been a bit iffy. But Queen of Pain is struggling. She's only got 9 last hits to the Luna's 18. There's an Earthshaker on top lane here now. We could see initiation. Oh, the ward, the Plague Ward, yeah, they spotted him. Pings go out, they know Earthshaker's top. No more hiding. The nighttime came early. So they didn't have vision of him until the end. Oh, Slicks. There's no disables between the Venomancer and the Visage, so you're not going to be able to combo stun the Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain should have a good time this game, I think. But she probably shouldn't need a Lincoln's. It's going to be too long to get that. So maybe a quick Orchid if she can get there.
Level 6 up on Shadow Shaman, so here's that push that you were talking about at the start of the game.
He's roam top. He uses the wards. He really didn't want to have to use them. Oh, so many wards now.
Well, yeah, the question is,
are they going to be able to get this?
I can't say Whip's going to benefit from this. They're going to be able to maybe get this ward gold. Each one of these does give a considerable amount of gold, but Slick's TPing back. And yeah, it looks like they're actually. Oh, Rubik almost gets the deny. That was a nice try by him, but Kairai in the mid lane. X-Musica going for the mid tower. He might actually get this, even though there has been a TP. There you go. Nice. So that's a one tower for one tower, and all of SYF pretty much had to rotate top. So I'm not sure if that was the greatest trade there for SYF.
I would have liked to see the Death Prophet possibly roam mid and hold down the fort while Shadow Shaman went top. There's not a lot Death Prophet can do in this lane at bottom at the moment. Mirana has phase boots and a Bassi. She does way too much right click damage for the Death Prophet to handle, and if he actually leaps here. Is he gonna hit the arrow? But no. Misses the arrow. And Death Prophet counting the lucky stars.
Yeah, Death Prophet's ultimate is on cooldown now, so he used it at bot lane, probably defensively, which is a bit of a pity. It's going to be on cooldown for another 40 seconds. And now we have some room here for Slicks, so this is exactly what Slicks needs. These levels up, like only level 5, 8 minutes into the game for Queen of Pain. It's really not what you want. But, you know, finally some room to breathe, maybe be able to get some kills pretty soon and shotgun those levels.
Well, it's been a pretty quiet game so far, Twig. 8 minutes in, only one kill on the board. Both teams playing very, very passively, just waiting for their level 6s to come up. But yeah, it looks like mid lane is the new target of SYF. Fissure goes out, only gets Luna Monk. She's only level 4. A lot of these heroes are very underleveled right now. Also, the same on the Dire side. Rubik level 4, Earthshaker level 4. Well, is this going to be a free tower at bottom? I think this is going to be a free tower at bottom. No defense, no fortification. And that's another tier 1 gone. It just shows this Pugna pick is really proving to be strong. Serpent wards get used in mid lane. Looks like this tower, the Dire doesn't have a fort either, can't say whips. There's no mana though on Shadow Shaman. Here comes Death Prophet though, here comes the Exorcism. They used 2 ultimates for just 1 tower. Is Ruby going to get the deny this time? Oh.
Nice try, nice try. Godot, are you going to get picked off here? There's no silence. Death Prophet hasn't skilled silence, and that was those 2 levels of witchcraft that she skilled early. Man, so if that was every time I've seen a Death Prophet played in the old scene, they always get those 2 levels of the witchcraft, and that means they can't get the silence until level 8. Because you want to max your Crypt Swarm, and you want to get your level in the Exorcism, and you know that pretty much means that you've got to completely circumvent the silence. So it's a bit of a skill there, a bit of a mistake in hindsight, which is a bit of a pity for their team. But you know, what are you going to do? Invis from bot, so Kairai getting a bit lucky there.
You can see that can't say whips. A lot of them rely on magic damage, and if you silence them, then that's a lot of their DPS going out the window. So it could have made sense. Or top lane, Silvos, you get trapped in. Yes, he does, but Slicks actually blinks on the wrong side of the fissure. But it should be okay. Silvos is TPing out. Queen of Pain. Oh, there goes the enchant totem. Too much. Slicks waiting for the kill steal. Here we go. Kill secure. There it is. Yeah, and down goes Death Prophet.
The real meaning for chaos.
Yeah, but it's well known among the populace. While Guani actually spots out this ancient doing. He's smoked up. Didn't get revealed though by the Veno, because Veno's chilling back here a bit. Oh, is Guani going to get a kill here? Guani, you boss. Go, mate. Go.
The arrow.
Oh, the arrow. Oh, could have been a reveal. Lifts him into Kirei. Yeah, that's a dead Veno. Goodbye, little buddy. Come again.
Is there going to be a return kill here though? Shadow Shaman posturing really aggressively, and all of Kansei Whips just kind of back off. Godot has no mana, so it doesn't really look like they're going to be able to engage here. I'd be surprised if they could. Yeah, and the Visage rotating back into mid, and it looks like all of Kansei Whip's seeing, well, actually not even seeing it, they just go for the push, and it's just really bad timing there that they're not just pushing out another lane. At the moment, their main push hero, the Shadow Shaman, is in the mid lane, so they're not going to be able to get a trade here, I don't believe. Exorcism is up, but it's going to take them a while to get there, and this tower is already taking a fall. So potentially Kansei Whips, they could even go for a tier 2 or defend the tier 1 bot, which...
Yeah, you can see that's what they're doing. They're coming back in numbers. So there's a mech on Pugner as well. Pretty quick mech. And there goes the Exorcism. Will they get the tower in time though? They're planning down some Veno wards. Scouting out. They actually used the Moonlight. Oh, Earthshaker, you're in there. There goes the Fissure as well, getting 2. But Monk gets his ultimate in time, but Queen of Pain's here, unleashes the wave. Down goes Luna, down goes the Death Prophet. It's 2 for an Earthshaker, 2 cores for an Earthshaker. And Godot's still going here, he wants to man up. Curay does get sheeped up. Oh, nice Serpent wards, trapping in Curay. Curay is going to go down. And Guani actually stole the shock. Okay, I thought he might have got wards there for a second, but not to beat.
Visage just getting away with a slither of HP. Probably feeling pretty happy that he didn't take a fall. Oh, actually, the Venomous Gale going out. Guani might be in a bit of trouble here, but oh yeah, the arrow lands. Godot.
Oh. Wow, what a play! What a play, Godot. Beautiful, beautiful arrow. It was close range. Sometimes they're a little bit harder to hit, but looks like this time Godot's got
the skills. Skills to play the Potter.
This Earthshake is turning out to be a really nice pick. These fissures are really disrupting the push of SYF, and it's hurting them. They don't have levels. They don't have farm. You can see the top 3 farmers on the map. Mirana 67, Queen of Pain.
Oh, the
59.
arrow just
missed, and Pugner 57. Like it's hard to deal. It's hard to deal when all your opposite cores are farming better than you. They have. Oh, here goes Exorcism. Is an eye going to come off on this tower? The birds are hitting it as well. The Visage did get the kill. There was a Nether Ward down, so SYF back out. Man, Nether Ward doing some zappy. Giving the pain.
The mana boots up on SYF. They have 2, I believe. Oh, 3 mana boots. 4 mana boots. They have 4 mana boots up. So they're not going to be going back to base unless they don't have a mechanism, which they don't yet. As soon as they get this mechanism up, then they'll be sitting pretty.
Oh, they spot out Correa. They're going to get to him in time. Veno does get the slow off and the stun from the familiars there, but the fissure, unfortunately, it was too short. And the arrow's here. It actually hits Furious. And Correa's still alive after all this. There goes the shackle, and Correa does die. Venomancer gets his ult off in time. Queen of Pain also misses the Sonic Wave. And Veno, ooh, almost TP'd out. Fissure was there. Silvos is next on the list, and down he goes. That's 4 for 1, Twig.
That is 4 for 1. Luna wasn't there. He didn't have his ultimate up, and that was a big. Well, I have to say it was a bait almost by Kairai. I'm not sure. Ended up just going disastrously by for SYF. They did get the kill on the Pugner, but that's about it.
Queen of Pain went hand to Midas. Whoa. Queen of Pain went hand to Midas. That's interesting.
Queen of Pain really needed those levels. Queen of Pain already got that level 11, and I think, you know, if you don't have a level 11 on a Queen of Pain, then your Sonic Wave pretty much is just an expensive Scream of Pain. Deals 350 damage at level 1, and Scream of Pain deals 300 damage. It just costs so much mana. So that level 11, pretty vital for the Queen of Pain. Getting that early is really good. So I agree with this pick up there, just because, you know, level 5, 8 minutes into the game, that was the problem that she had. Getting the Midas deals with it. So good problem solving there by Slicks.
We can see SYF smoked up here in mid. The lines are drawn out. Silvos pushing the lane. He's still only level 8. He is struggling for levels as well, and this is all because of their laning choices early. We'll see if it works out for them. Muffin Man's here. Out goes the Fissure. Only getting Monk though. The Serpent Wards are down. Curay is here. Garni actually stole the Crypt Swarm. Out goes the Exorcism from Silvos. It's only level 1, remember guys, so it's not doing a lot of deeps. These wards are just going away for food right now. And unfortunately it seems like they've been wasted. the tower. Got down to half health, but that's all it got down to.
Kairai
comes out in Kuray. He's left alone in Fantasy. Furious. Sending out a 0 damage Soul Assumption. Showing Rubik who the boss is. And there goes the Fissure. Actually hits 2, and there's some low health heroes here. Where's Queen of Pain? I'm looking for Queen of Pain. But she's not here. Zyx does go down to the Nether Blast. Pugna gets another kill. Flaming does TP out in time. Guani.
Oh.
One more hit and Guani would have died, but he got out of there. Kuray.
Oh no! Mug!
Oh, Slicks gets the kill. I heard a scream at the back, and that's a double kill to Kuray. Items going out to everyone. And that's 3 more kills. 3 to 13, 17 minutes in. The Dire have a 7.5k gold lead, while 12k experience lead. That's crazy. And tier 2 at bottom got killed, so it was a trade twig. Oh, no.
Yeah, it was the Queen of Pain, and I think it was the bottom. Was it the bottom? I flicked to it briefly on camera, but I think it was the bottom and the Queen of Pain, with both split pushing, and it was Pugna, Earthshaker, Rubik. 3 pretty much standing by the tower and not getting taken down by the team of SYF. They didn't play aggressively when they saw the core heroes of Kansei Whips on the map hitting the towers, so I'm not sure what that was really about. Maybe the initiation wasn't good enough. They didn't really have enough movement speed. They have a Venomancer, but he really needs to just get that Gale off, and it's a bit of a risk, I guess, because the TP is always available there for Kansei Whips. Muffin Man has the Blink Dagger up now, so this is going to be a big level 11 timing here for them. If they get the level 11 on Earthshaker, they've got the Blink Dagger already, and man, it's just going to be hard. It's going to be an uphill battle for SYF at this point, I feel.
Well, they have a push lineup, and they can't push anymore. That last engagement just proved that. I believe the Venomancer and the Visage were already super low health at the start of that fight, just because they just didn't have enough tank ability. Like, this Death Prophet got no farm, so she can't be the mid-game tank, never be able to kill a hero that she's famous for being. And unfortunately, Luna as well, nowhere near a BKB. Still almost 2,000 gold away. And even then, SYF, they just don't have enough to deal with Kansei Whips' lineup at the moment.
Oh, the pings go out on mid. Double damage rune on Queen of Pain, but the ward spots it out, and Kairai immediately backing out. So good job there for the supports of Kansei Whips, saving the life. Well, actually allowing the Pugna to play aggressively. It wasn't a smoke gank, which, if it was, and I think maybe they could have gotten a kill there, but, there's always the threat of that Earthshaker just being there, ready to use the Fissure. There's always
Animatus is on cooldown for like 20 seconds now. I mean, it's off cooldown. Slicks, go use your Animatus. Could have blinked any time to Animatus these creeps over here. But
swapping treads to use the bottle, getting the most out of that bottle that she can, so good play there, and there's the Midas.
Yeah, there we go. That's what we like to see out of the Midas users.
A breath of fresh air. The Midas was used. Ooh.
Yeah, well, we've got the big item coming up on Mirana in a second. We've got Mantisile. She has enough money for it if she wants it. So maybe she's just saving for some buyback. Silvos is here. Is Godot going to man up here? Looks like there goes the leap in there. Oh, how did that
What
miss?
a play.
No idea, but it's enough damage anyway.
Godot. And then the smoke comes out immediately from Kansei Whips. They're looking for another pick-off. They're looking for the rotation. You can see how they're positioning themselves. If somebody was running from the right, they would have gotten a kill just then. They put the ward down, and so if anybody runs here at all, they're going to get kills. Really smart play here from Kansei Whips. There's nothing
it's going to be
can do to defend this
tier
tower.
2 to bottom. They use the Serpent Wards, but it should be a trade.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Yeah, Luna is out of mana. They don't have the Serpent Wards up. It's going to be a trade, but they did lose their Death Prophet. So 3 to 14 here.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
There's actually a mech on Visage now, so that's a silver lining in SYF's dark clouds. But we'll have to see if it works out for them. Looks like Kansei Whips have turned their attention to this mid lane now. Last tier 2 tower. Last tower standing outside the base for SYF. Kansei Whips want to take it off them. Actually, Diffusal Blade on Mirana. This is still a good choice. Diffusal Blade's really strong just because of that slow and purge.
The level 4 near the ward goes down, so every spell that is used by SYF is going to take a lot of damage to them. All they need to do at this point is slow push, which is exactly what they're doing. Just using that Nether Blast to slowly whittle down on this tower. And they're forcing SYF pretty much to initiate here. And they're just going to wait until the next Netherward, I believe. Oh, actually, the sheep goes out on Muffin Man, but looks like he's going to be okay.
Just a hello there.
I see you.
Yeah, the Plague Ward spotted him out, but there's still about 30 seconds on these mass Serpent Wards. Arrow flies, arrow misses. Everyone's still in the vicinity. Queen of Pain, does she have a Scythe of Ice? Yes, she does. So this is pretty 21 minutes Scythe of Ice.
The smoke comes out from SYF.
Oh, they want action. They have Necronomicons, and the Veil hits too. The Gale. There goes the Fissure. The Science is out on Slicks, and there's the Shackle as well. Are they going to be able to take him down though before it runs out? Here goes the Life Drain from Karay, but the stun from Visage is there. Then the Luna ulted, not enough damage. Guani able to get the lift off, and down goes Luna at back play. 1 for 1 so far, but Sykes did get the kill off on Earthshaker, who was manning up there. Karay next on the list. Have we got Crypt Swarm up? Yes we do, but there's a 4-staff on Karay. He's able to get on out of there. And SYF, where are they going to go? What can they get out of that 2 for 1 trade?
I don't know, maybe they can go for Roshan. The wards are up. I think they can if they really want to. HP is up on Death Prophet. If they just use her to tank, then maybe they could have gotten it. But, you know, Mirana is here. The Mirana has a Diffusal Blade. Oh, man. Diffusal Blade. I thought it was going to be a Manta first, then into Diffusal. But this Diffusal Blade just gives her so much damage. And that's really what it was lacking before, that damage. Now the damage is there, so that makes Kansei Whips very scary. Very, very scary.
Well, we can have a look. We're 23 minutes in, 15 to 5. Gold graph shows that it's sort of petered off a little bit. It's 7.5k gold lead for a little while now, while the experience lead also about the same, 12k. We need to see some, there goes some wards up. Verno needs to start spamming all these Plague Wards as well, just blocking off all the entrances, knowing where Kansei Whips are at all times is a high priority. We can see Necro now finished on Pugner as well, so he's getting some items up.
Yeah,
Queen of Pain.
All of SYF running back to the base, so this is a down period for Kansei Whips just to get some free farm and pretty much bring themselves further and further away on farm. At the moment they're 7.8k golden advantage, which is pretty huge, and almost 14k experience, so that's pretty huge for a game like this. Every hero pretty much relies on the experience that they get. Level 11, well, I mean, the Earthshaker needs experience, Pugner, Queen of Pain, Mirana and Rubik, they all need experience compared to, you know, SYF, they all need experience. Clearly, you know, they have a Shadow Shaman, for goodness sake. They have a Death Prophet, who has that level 11, which is actually pretty good, but, you know, you always want those levels, especially if it's a solo mid hero. Especially if it's a solo mid hero. Venomancer doesn't have the level 11 yet, but when it does, then it will probably be a pretty big deal. You know, that the Venomancer does puddle off to the late game though, which is a bit of a problem.
Well, we'll have to see. It looks like Kansei Whips are just happy with doing the old chokehold. They're stopping SYF from farming their own jungle, stopping them from farming their lanes. And slowly but surely, Kansei Whips pulling ahead here. Is there any big items coming up for SYF soon? There's a BKB on Death Prophet now. And I guess that stops all the magic damage out of Kansei Whip. So if she can if she lives through the whole fight, this Exorcism is going to do a lot of DPS. And Frisky actually spots out Pugner over here farming this neutral camp. And they just say hello and goodbye. Hello. It's me.
I say hello and you say goodbye.
Yeah, well, that could be. There's a lot of songs starting with hello, so. And
the Beatles.
Good, the Beatles. Yeah. I do. I think I've got that song on my playlist. So, but I won't treat the viewers to some more Tonda's music.
Next level playlisting. But you know, Slicks going back and taking some more farm, going for the BKB. I believe got the Yoga Club. Might actually be an Agnahim Scepter, which should be okay as well. Getting the extra damage on your ultimate, getting a lowered cooldown. I believe it's 30 seconds when you have the Aghamps. Is that correct? Or
30 seconds.
The cooldown for your ultimate with Aghamps.
On which hero?
Queen of Pain.
Queen of Pain. 30 seconds does ring a bell.
I think it's something like that.
Yeah, it's something like you use it pretty much. Once you have Ags, you use it on creep waves. Like it's going to be up for the team fight. But it looks like Probably just going BKB by the looks, which is understandable. There's still a lot of magic damage coming out of SYF, and having that BKB could do a lot, but it looks like SYF are just running around as 5. They're too afraid to go out. And this is just pushing Can't Say Whip's advantage even further and further. I'm surprised Can't Say Whips haven't actually killed Roshan yet. He's been chilling there for a little while now, and they do have a pretty easy, like they have a lot of DPS right now. They could kill him really quickly, but it looks like SYF, they're done farming. They want to push mid. They're just going to drop all their ults on the tier 3.
3 up on Shadow Shaman, BKB up on Luna, BKB up on Death Prophet, level 11. I think this is the best bet that they have.
Oh, there goes the Moonlight Shadow. What did you steal? Oh no, Rubik stole.
Oh, yeah, just the Crypt Swarm.
Thought he
Stay
got
calm,
BKB
stay
doesn't
calm.
get used. Earthshaker's there with the Echo Slam hitting 4, and BKBs get popped. Kirai's on the side, life draining everything. That's Shadow Shaman down for the Earthshaker. Down goes the Luna as well, getting zapped by the Rubik. And there's too much low health here. 2 more kills down. Can't, so Godok gets a double kill. Silvos praying to the gods, but unfortunately the gods aren't there to save him. And
Dota gods.
Pugna gets another double kill there. So items galore, and we might be seeing a GG out soon, Twig.
Yeah, I think so. That was the push that they had to win. They got the items up, they went for the big death push, and now it's 6-20, and Can't Say Whips looking to take Roshan. They have the arrow to stun, and the arrow comes out, and they're not hitting Roshan yet, so that's a bit of a misplay. I don't think it really matters though, because they're going to get it anyway. Gold advantage now, 13k in advantage for Can't Say Whips. The experience, 20k in advantage for Can't Say Whips. And Can't Say Whips, they're just on a roll. They're just kind of snowballing completely out of control. They got trades, and SYF, their gameplay wasn't to get trades, it was to fight 5v5 and use the ultimates at their disposal, the Exorcism, the Serpent Wards, and fight. But, Can't Say Whips, they decided, you know what, we're not going to fight your ultimates, they're way too strong, we're going to fight to our strengths, which is split pushing, getting pick off, and making sure that we, kind of stay up to scratch with your towers, make sure we get the trades we need to try and go for the tower push.
Yeah, well they always got the trade, didn't they?
They always got the trade.
Well, I think you got to put Death Prophet mid. She thrives in that mid role because she gets the solo experience. She will get farm because of the Crypt Swarm. It's such a low cooldown, and it's not a huge mana cost if you have a bottle in Arcanes. But she just struggled at bottom. She just couldn't deal with the Earthshaker Mirana dual lane, and that hurt her a lot. And SYF looks like they're just going to do the same thing.
Yeah, I think this is all they can do. The Venomata Venomous Gale is, sorry, I should say the Poison Nova is down, but the Moonlight Shadow's been used.
Oh, they know.
No.
Do they have vision? They don't have reveal. They ping out Monk. There goes a BKB from Godot. Monk with his BKB as well. He doesn't have his Eclipse up though. The Netherward's down. Monk's trying to aim it. He does kill it before he dies, but that's all he can do. Silvos is here. Pops that Exorcism, but he takes too much damage. Triple 3 kills now. The way of Can't Say Whips. Yeah, this is just getting grimmer and grimmer by the minute. And we can see BKB, Queen of Pain did get BKB in the end. Very close to her next item as well.
Chat saying bottom is the best lane.
Bottom.
That's a good one. I wish I had thought of that. Oh man.
Well, we'll have to see. I'm pretty much. I'm going to call it. I know it's not good for casters to do this, but I think this is probably GG. This is really far out of control.
Oh,
now. We can see
I think if Can't Say Whips throw themselves at the well twice.
in the well 3 times.
3 times. They're
Flaming.
yeah, there's a free kill here for sorry, I should say for Pugna, not Venomata. Venomata took the fall, and it looks like this tower is also going to take a fall as well. Can't Say Whips, they don't even need to pressure. They can just go back and farm if they really want to. Just get this Priestess of the Moon really fat. They do have the Aegis up. The arrow just narrowly misses, and the pause comes out from Muffin Man. Oh, and the unpause.
She got called. Well, looks like it could have been a mispress. Could have been a mispress.
But they don't even need to initiate. They can just sit back, pop down the Nether Ward, and then just slowly whittle down at the tower with the Nether Blast. And I don't think that there's really much that SYF can do about it at this point. This Mass Serpent Ward costs 350 mana, which is going to be all of his HP if he uses it within the Nether Ward radius.
Yeah, you can't be using big mana spells with that Nether Ward down. It really hurts. But Aegis is still up on Mirana, so I'm surprised why they haven't really targeted this mid lane. I guess they don't have a pipe yet.
Oh.
Or I don't know if they'll ever get a pipe, but it's probably should be on the agenda because there's a lot of magic damage. Oh, Shadow Shaman dodges the arrow, but that's all she wrote. We got the familiars actually being pesky on the side. Well, there's actually only one familiar, but he's doing some split push all on his lonesome up on the bottom lane there. Well, all of Can't Say Whips are in mid. All of SYF are in mid. This should be the last fight of the game. Arrow goes out, actually hit, so it had to happen sometimes. Zyx gets destroyed, BKBs gets popped, and probably preemptively as well, but the exorcism's there. Are they going to be able to... They're going to target this tower down. The Netherward's there as well. Too much DPS. Oh no, there goes the Fissure getting 2. And Godot using Moonlight Shadow. Are they going to be able to get Silboss here? Yes, he does. And Godot actually uses his Aegis. Queen of Pain hitting 4 with this Sonic Wave. And
man.
Down goes 3. Furious is on the run, and down he goes. Great, there. That's 5 dead. GG gets called.
Yeah.
And we saw that coming.
Well played by Can't Say Whips. Just, being calm, making sure that they can low push and get pickoffs, and they stuck to their plan. They didn't panic when they got pushed really strong by the Shadow Shaman getting that early level 6 in the mid lane. Kyra also did a really good job versing the Shadow Shaman in mid as well. The Pugna is pretty strong in the mid lane, so doing a good job there, but Can't Say Whips taking game 1, and hopefully SYF can bounce back into game number 2 so we can see a game 3. The epic finale is always what we want. Yeah,
that's what we like to see. Always those. Well, I think we want to see that game 3. So big shout out to TT Esports for sponsoring the Tide's Wrath Season 3, hosted by Southern Cross Data. As always, this is Tonda's Evil Twig. Don't forget to follow that Twitch channel. Follow that Twitch channel to keep up to date with everything. I believe we got the final this coming Sunday. So, and there's going to be a lot of high quality matches. We're at the money end of the tournament, guys. Well, not money end, the prize end of the tournament. But we're here and we're ready for some good games. And stay tuned, guys. Game 2 coming up in about 2-3 minutes.